Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Jungle Gym 32. Today we are turning this hair, at least one side of it, we're turning it back into its natural state. Wednesday I straightened it. It was like bone straight for a couple of days, and then I curled it, and the curls are still there. Today's Saturday, so but I did want you guys to see the how quickly it goes back into its natural state and what it looks like when it's wet. As I said in the video before, that the bundles, when they're wet, they do curl up. However, for some reason, they kind of just, at least my bundles did, they flattened out. So on one side, I believe I'm going to do this side, I guess. It doesn't really matter. But on one side, I'm going to basically use my spray bottle, try to get it as wet as I can to get it nice and curled up for you guys. And then maybe even we can see if it'll dry, and then we'll bump it in another video. But this is basically what it is. All you need, you guys, is a brush. I like these brushes. They're really cheap too, but I like these brushes because the back, well, I haven't used it for this hair, but for my natural hair, when I'm blowing out my hair, I'll just take a piece here. Goodness. For my natural hair, and as you see, the hair still hasn't tangled, but for my natural hair, let's say this is my natural hair, what I'll do is that while I'm blow drying it, I'll take the brush like this and then put the blow dryer on top and just blow dry it on down. And that's usually how I do my blowouts. But for this type of hair, I don't do that. I kind of like to let it air dry because I just really don't want it to dry out. It's not growing directly from my head, you guys, so of course, so we have to preserve it as much as we can. But I use this type of brush or any type of paddle brush. I have like 1,000 of them in the bathroom. And I use my nifty old spray bottle that I got actually from Target. It was, I want to say, like $2 or so. And then I also, and I put warm water in here because I really don't like cold water. And then I use the typical straightening stuff. You can get this from Beauty Supply. It cost me $8.99. It's kind of old. I had it for a while, but this will last you like forever. What I do, I'm going to do it right in front of you guys. I put warm water in here. I don't know if you can see it, but the water line actually stops right here. And then I open it up and I put some of the heat protectant in there just so that it'll be prepared when I straighten it. Because like I said, you guys, I do not wear this hair in its natural form. I may do a braid out. I even have done a bandsu knot on this hair, which it came out really nice, almost kind of similar to this. And when I straighten it in general. So I'm just going to show you. I don't know if you can see it on this. Oh, you can. Good. So I just kind of put nothing there, I guess. It's whatever is your preference. That's how much I put in there. And I put the water bottle back, the water bottle back. Oh, goodness, I cannot talk today. I don't know what's going on. It must be Saturday. But I just put the top back on, shake it up really good. And oh, by the way, you do need a scrunchie. That's why I have it on my arm. I'll place this down. What we're going to do, we're going to save this. Oh, by the way, you guys, I haven't gotten any natting in the back, like at all. No natting. And you guys, I have a confession to make. I have not wrapped up this hair, you guys, and it's still good. It's still good. So I know that's kind of a bad thing, but it's still a good thing because I haven't really had too many issues with the hair. So just to put that out there, if you do decide to get this hair, I'm just going to put this in a ponytail just for the sake of, we're not going to be wetting this side. It might get a little wet, but we're not going to be wetting this side. And we are going to be wetting this side. So with that being said, we're just going to start. I'm going to start from I guess I should brush it again. I love brushing this hair, but just brush it again or whatever. And, what I did notice was that when I curled it, it didn't get tangled or anything like that, but the gnats were like kind of real. And I guess because of how tight I did have the curls, they were pretty tight in the beginning. So what you do, you guys, you just spray the hair. I just wanted to do this in front of you. Ooh. And it would help. And one thing I like about these bottles is that you can actually change the spray. So it doesn't just go straight. You can get them at Target where you get like the small mini toiletries, or where they have like every Target has a section where it's like you get some stuff for $5, $4, $3, $2, $1, whatever. And so this is where I got that from. But I think the closer you spray it, the more misty it is. Now I kind of like that one instead of a straight shot. So we just we're just going to mist spray the hair and just keep spraying and spraying and spraying. I really want you guys to see how this hair goes from straight to its natural state. Hopefully it'll do it. If it doesn't do it, this is just a test, you guys. So we'll see. I'm probably going to have to use like a lot of water. We're just going to keep spraying and spraying and spraying and running our fingers through. I don't see any change yet. It'll happen, but I just don't know when. But just keep spraying. I straighten my hair. Of course I use heat protectant, but I do straighten it on like 455 degrees. And then after I straighten it, of course it has heat protectant in already. After I straighten it, it looks like the curl's coming back. After I straighten it, my curlers, I have them, when I do my wand curls, I have them on a 400, I believe. Sometimes no, sometimes yes, but I just figure like the hotter it is, the faster it goes, and that's just easier for me. So, and as you see, you guys, the curl is slowly but surely coming back, and it'll curl up, I guess. I don't really have to do any scrunching to it. I don't have to do anything. And as you see, you guys, you see how the closure, like the curl is definitely coming back and stuff. Like, I'm getting so wet here. But I just want to show you guys the natural state of the hair, like in motion, in action. And so we're going to see what's going on with these bottom bundles. Like I told you guys, the bottom bundles, they do get kind of curly, but they really don't get like curly. So not as curly as the closure. And this is why I told you guys that you really don't, well, I don't know if all of their bundles are like that. You really don't want to, in my opinion, if your bundles are anything like this, I would just go safe and get like a different type of closure. Otherwise, you're going to be looking like me, and I can't even wear the hair out in its natural state. So, you know, this is pretty much as wet as his hair is going to get. And so, yeah. Of course, I don't have any snags or tangling while the hair is wet. The only oil that I really use for this hair is the heat protectant, just because, like I told you, I had a problem with it in the ends, and we'll just talk for a little bit. We'll see if this will come back up. I had a little problem with it in the end, and basically what happened was that the ends were extremely dry, and I don't know if I have the cream. Hold on one second. Okay, you guys, this is the cream that I used, got hair on it, this is the cream that I used to heal those ends, because the ends that when I first got this hair, the ends were so dry. They were so dry, you guys. And this is what I got. Cantu coconut cream, curling cream, whatever. And that's what I got for my ends. What I did was, and I can just show you, I guess, on this side, since we're just doing a whole bunch of mess while this is taking its time curling up. As you can tell, the closure, it took no time for it to curl up. The stuff, you see that little, you never know what these bundles are going to do, but when they, I don't know. But anyway, what I do at night, if you're experiencing like dry ends with this, which, you know, the ends can get kind of raggedy, and mind you, I did this twice and I never had to worry about it again. What I did was, well, first I might as well brush it, I guess. Just brush it from the ends to the root. And what I did was I braided it. This was, and I always, like, every time I do my hair, like, I'll start, most of the time since I've had it in, which has been about 3 weeks. I missed the 2-week review, sorry, but most of the time when it's wash day, it'll be wet on this side. Well, I guess I should do it. We're just going to do it on this side since we're waiting to see what the curl pattern is over here. But what I do is that I braid it down or whatever. And when I get to the ends, I'm going to show you exactly what I do to the ends. And you would think with the curling cream that the ends in the morning, it'll be like all sticky and full of product, but it's not at all. It really helps the ends a lot, like a lot. It helps the ends so much. And with me, with this hair, I haven't really experienced any problems with it when I don't wrap it at night. I have not wrapped this hair at night, like, at all. Like, I mean, I might braid it and just lay down. The only problem that I ever had with it is that the closure, you can even see like up here, it does have like a lot of short hairs, and so when you wake up, you're just gonna be having hair sticking up, and I know some people that's a pet peeve and stuff, so you might not wanna not wrap your hair. But that's the only issue that comes with not wrapping the hair. Everything else, you don't get any natting, you don't get any shedding because of it. You might get a pop or two, but this is what I do. I try to braid it all the way as close to the tip as I can. I don't try to braid it all the way down, but here's the braid. Then what I do is I go ahead and I kind of like just wet the ends. I just spray the ends a little bit, make them kind of wet, and then I get the curling cream, and of course you gotta open it, and I take about this much. I know it seems like a lot, but it really isn't a lot. You know, put that together and just start from right here and just work your way on down. Just keep working your way on down, working your way on down, and then eventually I put it on the whole braid, but I mainly focus on these ends. And that's it. That's it. I do the rest of the hair like that, and I guess I'm gonna have to do this tonight, but I do the rest of the hair like that, and when I wake up in the morning, those ends are handled. Ain't no problems, ain't no issues, ain't no nothing. So for those who want to know, what do I do about dry ends and the hair? It's nice, and then the ends, it's just like, I guarantee you, if you do this like couple of nights a week, you're really not gonna have no issues. The morning after, I do not put heat on it. I just kind of wear it in its natural state. Well, not natural state, but in the braid out form, and then I just let it rock. If you don't want to do it, you can still flat iron it and it will not do anything. Like I said, this hair is straightened. It already has heat protectant in it, so you know, like right here, I got a pop, but that's about it. And I think I've gotten more pops today just because I have been curling it, but the curling, I think, is just, you know, I'm not going from the roots up, whatever. But this is basically the results that I got from the hair. So you guys see the difference? Let me see if I can separate. Here's the closure and here's the hair. It's kind of different because when this dries, this right here is going to stay exactly like this. The closure itself is going to stay exactly like this. If I would have sprayed more water, let me see if I can spray more water. If I would have sprayed more water on the root, like on the root of the closure, I guarantee you that it will curl all the way up from the point of the closure. Like, it'll curl up so well that you actually have to section your closure. This is still the closure, you guys. You have to section the closure to like bump it when you want to bump it. But the bundles, you guys, it looks all kind of like a water wave type thing going on. No matter how much you do this to it, no matter how much you do that to it, it don't matter. It's gonna dry straight, just to let y'all know. So this is how you handle the little raggedy end situation. Remember the curling cream, about a dollop of a finger, whatever, quarter size, whatever. The hair does go back to its natural form. This is the natural form of the natural wave. So don't think you're going to get any deeper than that. The natural wave closure, for some reason, is a lot deeper. I can't express this enough. It's a lot deeper than the actual bundles. The hair is still full. This is what it's like on me. Of course, this part is going to be shorter just for the simple fact that it's curled and stuff, but this is the natural state of it, and it's still down there, y'all. It's still down there. I know you can't see it, but it goes like all the way right here. So that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. If you have any comments, if you want to see different videos, just let me know. I'm new to the YouTube world, so just let me know. I don't have a problem with posting, whatever. Any questions, let me know. Thank you. Bye.